the finalists for the women's 200 meters individual medley SM6. In lane number 1, it's the Irish swimmer Nicole Turner. It's been on great form at these championships. Verena Schott Start. Great sprint speed shown by her in the 50 freestyle. Verena Schott, winner of the SB5 breaststroke, but Ellie Simmonds goes in 4. Twice already a world champion in this event, 2010 and 2013, but Yelyzaveta Mereshko could pose a challenge to Simmonds. Lu Dong, the Paralympic champion in 100 backstroke, goes in lane number 6. Trejo Delgadillo from Mexico goes in lane number 7, and in lane number 8, the Russian Anastasia Diodorova. Well, Ellie Simmonds has dominated this event.
Well, the pressure's on here, hey?
Mereshko has been on great form, but Simmonds, well, it promises to be another head-to-head battle between those two. They both swam reasonably fast in the heats, trying to lay down a marker to each other. They were in different heats.
Big personal best from Mereshko in the heats. To come through in 3:06.60. Ellie Simmonds 3:05.65. Well, very quick away there from the crowd favourite Ellie Simmonds. Lu Dong of China in lane number 6 with the bright pink costume nearest us. Always very, very quick out on the 50 butterfly. We always expect to see that. Very good with that butterfly kick where she can use her body as part of the propulsion, but often we see many times as she gets onto the backstroke and has to employ a flutter kick, an up-down kick, where she can't use her body. The rest of the field will come back at her, but very, very tight. 4 places, 2, 3, and 4. Ellie Simmonds just about in front there. Verena Schott in lane 3. And then very tight with Mereshko of the Ukraine, who of course beat Ellie Simmonds in the 400 freestyle. Ellie Simmonds, though, and Verena Schott much quicker around the wall and have left Mereshko with some work to do on the backstroke. Nice rolling backstroke style from Ellie Simmonds as they start to close the gap now on Lu Dong.
Yeah, Lu Dong is ahead by a fair margin so far, a few meters, but as they progress through this medley, we would expect the swimmers in the centre lane to come through past the Chinese swimmer. Certainly Ellie Simmonds and Yelyzaveta Mereshko. Simmonds leads Mereshko at halfway. They are 3 seconds behind Lu Dong from China, but this could all change here. Ellie Simmonds has really got to make this one count. I was impressed this morning by Mereshko's breaststroke. She did hold on to the breaststroke very well. I thought she may fade on that one, but she held on very well on the breaststroke. And if she is close to Ellie Simmonds will feel that she's under threat, but I don't think that's going to happen because Ellie Simmonds is going away from Mereshko on the breaststroke leg and has gone into the lead ahead of Lu Dong, and Mereshko is now about 3 meters behind, looking very good for Ellie Simmonds at this stage.
It certainly is, and she's going to need this lead. Now, Mereshko, a fantastic 400 freestyler, but Ellie Simmonds is no slouch. She only just beat Ellie Simmonds, and I think that this gap is going to be absolutely unassailable now. Here we go, look at that. Well, we've seen so many times this superb freestyle from Ellie Simmonds. The gap is too much for the rest to catch.
Well, the world record stands at 3:04.07. We could be looking at something under the 3-minute mark here for Ellie Simmonds. It would be a massive world record if she was to do it. There's no doubt about who is going to win this. Ellie Simmonds has dominated it. She's back to the top. Ellie Simmonds into the last 5 now, and it is gold for Simmonds in a new world record time of 3:01. A fantastic swim, and the world record is broken by over 3 seconds.
It's absolutely massive. Look at that smile. Well, that is the result of a hell of a lot of tension that's come this week. Ellie Simmonds has not had it running her way at all. She's been going against the grain. And there, pats the scoreboard. Well, look at the relief on her face. Big smile, but it's mixed in with relief. Looks back at the clock there. Well, it's good to have you back, Ellie Simmonds.
Fantastic stuff for Ellie Simmonds.
Well, Mereshko held up her hands there to her coach as if to say, well, what do you expect me to do? I can't answer that.
There's the GB team, and you've got to say Ellie Simmonds was pushed to that by Mereshko. It's great for Ellie Simmonds to have that competition. She knew she had to go out fast, and that is where that world record performance came from.
Absolutely. Here's the finish. Ellie Simmonds complained of perhaps being a bit short of motivation in recent years. Well, I think that motivation dial has just been turned back up to 11.
Fantastic swim for Ellie Simmonds. She wins gold in a new world record time. Mereshko the silver, Schott the bronze.